Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Mentos Plays Spelunky. We are here for the September 25th daily challenge. Now I know I keep saying that I'm planning on kind of switching up the series. That's going to be the main feature of the channel. I know I haven't really been putting up all that much 2 video days like I had been for a while there. Just kind of a matter of trying to get some things straightened out. As well as trying to decide what to play other than this. So hopefully within the next couple days you will be seeing a return to more than one video a day, as well as something varied from Spelunky in terms of what you're going to be seeing every day. I do love playing this game on camera, honestly, but you know, every series has kind of its longevity, and I'm not sure if Spelunky's has much more to it in terms of the longevity of the series, in terms and how much, you know, it's worth keeping going. So I am kind of unsure. Okay, that snake bit me. I did not plan on that. I planned to land on the snake's head and bounce up to that next ledge, and it did not work. But regardless, it was a decent first floor, pretty quick. Got a decent amount of gold. Good amount of the level was kind of blocked off, which is always something that kind of frustrates me. Because I hate knowing that there's a bunch of level that I just can't access. We might go for that damsel when we get lower down there. We're going to have to see what's going on. Got nothing from that pot. We're going to get paste. That's a good thing. In this shop we have a compass and a bomb bag. You know what? Let's go for it. And we're going to have to use a rope, obviously, to pick up the damsel. Whoops. 2 ropes, apparently, since I fail at life. And then we're going to kill this giant spider, which will hopefully not anger the shopkeeper. Oh! Up. This could be the end. How did you hit me? Yep, my misthrow of that bomb just cost me that run. That was really quick. That was a horrible daily challenge. A horrible daily challenge. All due to a misthrown bomb. So, jumping back in here, hopefully going to be doing a bit better on this run. Wow. I cannot believe that I just had that happen. Granted, at one point the spider did jump up below me while I was counted as mid-jump from being in the web. And it still hit me, which it's not supposed to do. I should have done like a series of stomps on it as it jumped at me. So I'm not sure what exactly happened there. It's not quite as bad as yesterday if you watched, where I took fall damage for a jump that was repeatable several times without taking damage, and that's what cost me my onk. So it wasn't quite as bad as what we got yesterday, but that was still pretty unfortunate. We want to run over here, kill that spider, kill this one. Oh, that was close. Bring this down here to trigger these arrow traps, which worked out perfectly. It also killed the enemy in there. Can't quite jump up there from here, but I don't know why I just did that, honestly. And I did not jump like I thought I would, and that cost me 2 health. Unfortunate, but life moves on. Life moves on. Oh, come on. There we go. I want to say the damsel was over this way. Yes, it's only going to cost us 1 bomb to get. That's worth it. I really meant to shave today, and I forgot, so I am very itchy with stubble, and that is not necessarily the most comfortable thing. I might go shave after this run, actually, because that seems like a reasonably decent idea. Excuse me for that. Let us jump on this spider, jump on this one. We're going to pick up this crate, which will hopefully be more bombs. Paste, not really more bombs, but very useful in its own right. At least we're sure we're going to have it this run, which is always a bit of a worry that I run into when I'm doing runs where I'm aiming to go to hell, is that, you know, if you don't get paste, things get a lot more difficult. We need to do this to get the key, which is also going to let us trigger the arrow trap. I guess while I'm over here I should kind of peek downwards. We're gonna take a risk here. This might be stupid, it might work out real well. It did work out real well. I am happy with that. Pick the key back up. The damsel is probably just going to be staying there. Unless I run across an altar real soon. Oh yeah, I could have set off the arrow trap without damage, even without something to drop. Now the question is, do we buy the mystery box? Oh, come on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy this mystery box, and it's a camera. That was really disappointing. I am very much regretting my purchase of that mystery box now, because the camera is a horrible item until you get to a Dead or Restless level or Hell. Since the camera kills undead things instantly, it is very good in those two areas, but obviously you can't carry it from this point in the game to Hell, because you need to not only sacrifice yourself, which loses your item, but also bring the scepter through one of the temple doors. So unless you get hired help and have them carry it through for you, which is a risk in its own right, you don't really have much way to bring it through. There's an arrow trap here that we kind of have to use a rope to get rid of. Take care of that bat. We can get up to this damsel without a rope, which is good. You're also going to... That did not work, so we are not getting those 2 gold bars. That's about how that works. Was an enemy in there, as I kind of thought there might be. As usual, we're on the lookout for any altars that we can sacrifice our damsel at. I don't see anything yet, but you never know when you're going to come across it. Get more bombs, I like that. Oops, I forgot I hadn't triggered that arrow trap yet. Sorry, damsel, you just took an arrow to the face. Damn you, skeleton! Oh, really? That killed the damsel? Thought she was still gonna be unconscious when I hit him. Boom! So now here's the question. Is it worth this effort? I think it is. Now, before we do that, although that's gonna cost us a rope now to get up, which is unfortunate, but I was gonna need to bring this rock with me anyway, because now our goal is to toss that rock, have it hit the other TNT box, and then get out of the way before it bounces back at me, which is not working out so well. Oh, come on, right over top of it? Seriously? Why won't you work? Okay, this is getting kind of annoying, actually. Seriously? Screw it, we're just using a bomb. I'm surprised that didn't blow the TNT crate up. I was hoping to get that without having to use any bombs, because obviously that would be a benefit, but it made it kind of difficult because the rock would not throw at a good angle to hit it. So, onward we go to the next floor, still at 1 health, still not doing all that hot, and still hoping that things go better. Nothing up there that I really want. Have to be a bit careful here because these bats are going to come after me. Get rid of that guy before he causes me problems. Skeleton did not come to life. That makes me very, very happy. Just accidentally dropped my rock. Yeah, Mr. Bat. What now? Hired help. That is the least useful thing you could be selling me, shopkeeper, especially considering that I don't think I can get to the damsel without angering you. And I don't want to do that when all you have to offer me is hired help. But you know what, I think it's worth the risk because we are extremely low on health and there is no level below this. So, we're going to blow up here, and then we are going to set our second bomb here. And good, we made it in there without angering the shopkeeper. I was a bit worried that was going to be pretty much a wasted run at that point, but now we have 2 health, and the shopkeeper is still happy with us. Which of course I don't mind entirely if they're mad, but I would like to get something out of the deal if I upset them, instead of just angering them for nothing. And since I don't like leaving hired help alive, because 9 times out of 10 they are more prone to hurt you than to help you, yeah, we would rather not have to deal with them. I am going to use a rope to get up here to this crate, which has a boomerang in it. I guess we could use that to kill that guy. And then we want to toss him down this way. He almost actually landed on that altar on his own volition. It is going to be a risk to pick up this damsel, don't get me wrong. But I've done this plenty of times before. I should have really taken the boomerang down before the damsel. Now we have no ropes left, which is unfortunate. We do get spring boots from that, which is a good upgrade. Question is, can I hit this plant and then carry it up? Nope. I thought there was enough space for me to jump down. There wasn't. I was kind of desperately trying to get the Kapala there a little bit earlier than I would have otherwise been able to. So I was hoping to be able to jump down behind that piranha plant, whip it, grab it, run it down to the altar, and get a 3rd sacrifice on the level, putting me pretty close to Kapala range. Obviously there wasn't quite enough room for me to make the jump that I had to make, and that's why we died there. I am actually rather okay with a death like that, because it was a death that happened trying to make the run more viable. Because at the stage we were at, excuse me, I don't know why my voice is acting up. At the stage we were at to try to continue, we were running very low health, but to get the Kapala would have solved all that. So I don't think we would have survived very long had we not gone for it anyway. So I think it was a worthwhile decision. Almost to the damsel there, which would have ended up with her on the spikes, which obviously is not what we're going for. Let us get this damsel, and into the exit we go. Huzzah! Hooray! To the exit today! We get a little bit of gold, we get some cash money. We get a gem. You know, I remember when I was younger, there used to be commercials that were always talking about how you could get real cash money every day. I'm like, what other kind of money is there? Because, you know, I'm thinking, you know, money. There's not really much different than money. And so, yeah, we whipped that down. But yeah, so, you know, when I was younger, I'm thinking, well, of course it's cash money. What other kind of money is there? We don't have like a barter system that you can use instead of cash. And then I realized that what they mean by that is that it's cash, not credit. When I got into a tipping position, you know, it's not money on a paycheck, but money that you actually walk out with in cash. And I'm like, okay, those commercials all make sense now. But it's one of those weird, like, turns of phrases that until you actually understand what they're talking about, just sounds like they're idiots. We are going to take this risk here. Damn it. Booyah! I know this is our last bomb, but this spider could cause a problem for us if we don't kill it. So, yeah. These other ones, not so much of an issue. So we're not going to be over directly below them anytime soon. So that didn't work out exactly as planned, and we're now at we now have no bombs left at the moment. But at least we got paste and we took out those spiders. I hope this arrow trap is already set off. Yes, it has. That was very worrisome, but thankfully that arrow trap had been set off by something else. Damsel is right next to the altar down there, but it's going to be kind of tough to get to it. Or it might be kind of tough to get to it, I guess I should say. I'm not positive it will be. Oh god. I was hoping that rope would kill him too. I think I am actually going to be able to get this damsel to the altar without needing bombs. I'll need a rope, but unless that worked out perfectly. So now we grab the doggy, jump up here. We get a pitcher's mitt, not the best item, but we are halfway to a Kapala, nice and early. We still have a decent amount of health and decent amount of money. Things are going much better this run than they have in the first two, let's be honest here. But the lack of bombs is a serious problem. Don't let me fool you on that. Things aren't going badly, except for the lack of bombs. Quite frankly, that could be borderline damning. Yeah. He is selling bombs. Never mind, we're in good shape. I'm gonna toss this down here to set off this arrow trap. There's another altar, so we can get a Kapala on this floor, assuming we can find the damsel. See, the pitcher's mitt is really good when you have something that's not gonna break, like the key. We're going to buy both the bomb box and bomb bag. But yeah, when you have something that's unbreakable like the key, it works out real well with the pitcher's mitt, because you can just use it as one of the best weapons that you could possibly ask for that's not, you know, called a shotgun or a plasma cannon. Let's go get our Kapala. Boom! Get a little bit of blood for it right off the bat. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And a little bit more. Good, good. Let's see what we get now. We are on to the jungle. I hear rushing water. I do not like this fact. This is one of the worst types of level that you can run into. There's 1 health. Thank you, Kapala. There's 2 health, or not 2 health, but there's a little bit more blood. We are going to blow this up, which will actually kill the frog, which I did not expect. Is there a way in here from below? There is. We will not use a bomb to get in there. These 2 rubies are actually surprisingly tempting, but we are not going to grab them. See, we have a bat. Of course, we have to be careful. If we whip the dog again, then he dies. So we do have to be a bit careful. That's a shotgun. Oh god. Go die, exploding frog. There we go. Now doggy is safe, and we can grab the shotgun and bring it with us. We also heard blinking for the black market, so we know it is on this level. Nothing of interest over here except for pain. Pain and despair are big things on this level in terms of tiki traps. Now we just need to hope that that black market is not underwater, which I believe can happen, although it has never happened to me personally. I believe it can appear down at the bottom, but it is right here actually. We're going to come over here and get this free crate. Of course, our doggy went into the worm, so he is going to be perfectly available to us. And there we go. Let's see how the black market looks for us. Hopefully there's some good stuff in there, because we could use some. We got a decent amount of bombs. Spike shoes we already had. We got a jetpack, a ton of bombs actually, and a kissing booth and a boomerang. So really the top 2 floors are the only ones that we want to worry about. And other than that, we are in pretty good shape. This should be easy enough to take out this first floor worth of shopkeepers. In fact, they are already all dead. Either that or they have been otherwise destroyed. We want to toss a bomb on this here tiki trap. There are climbing gloves in this shop, which I didn't notice before. Oh god, that could end up badly. They both died? What killed the other one? Like, I understand one got killed by the shots of the other, but... No! How? How does that always happen? It's so freaking annoying. They are out of sight, they are nowhere to be seen, and then they just bounce right... Well, it was a good black market and it was going excellently until that guy managed to bounce his way through a little path that he wasn't able to get through until I walked on screen, and then managed to not only get up the level to the level that I was on, but shoot before I was able to shoot, because that makes perfect sense. God, those are the most annoying deaths. Like, you know, it's one thing when you just have one who's in the other shop and you don't look or be careful when you're walking over and they shoot you. But when he's outside the shop, he's completely incapable of getting back in for a while. You have been shooting at that shop for several times, so if you ever did cross into it, he would have been shot. He never does, and then the second that you walk over to go into the other shop, he appears, he runs in, and before you have a chance to shoot him, he can shoot you. It's just so annoying. Like, honestly, I should have been able to get a shot off before he did when he walked through that door, but that's not what happened. What happened was that he was able to kill me before I had any chance to do anything. And he came from literally an area where it was obviously not the luckiest bounce because it happens every freaking time, but like, he would never have made that bounce back in there if I wasn't on the screen. But as soon as I came on the screen, all of a sudden he became the best aimer in the world. I really do hate this game sometimes. Anyway, we're starting one more run here. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna buy this guy so we have all four of the big items there. And we will head on. Hopefully this run will end up better. We would have been in great shape on that one, but like I said, somehow he managed to both not fall down and jump out of there at the same time that I became visible. And it was entirely out of my control by that point. Even if I had noticed him a bit quicker, quite frankly, he would have... There's a snake pit on this level. That is something I did not notice, actually. But yeah, even if I had noticed him a little bit quicker, I couldn't get a shot off before he did. And that led to me having no real chance. Oh yeah, that's why I couldn't go in from the top, because there was a vault there. And I do not have paste, so... we'll place a bomb here. It'll take us one more bomb to get in there. You can at least see it's a kissing booth. Of course it is. There's an altar, so why wouldn't it be a kissing booth? I'm very tempted to kill the shopkeeper on principle. Go ahead and blow that up. That gives us that gold bar. Oop, 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 oop. I can't make that jump? Oh, I feel like I should be able to make that. But I guess not. I guess I'm just a... Nope, there we go. I could make it. So now we are going to use our last bomb to get a Matic, which seems like a rather silly decision in a lot of ways, but in other ways it seems like a rather brilliant decision because the Matic can blow up a lot more spaces than the bomb. Now the question is if we are going to kill this shopkeeper and take the damsel with us to the altar. I do not think so. I want to, but only having a Matic and no bombs means he's going to be very hard to kill. We don't have a weapon that's good against him, and we don't have a good way to hit him. Buy Kiss for 8,000. So let's just move on, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll be getting more bombs and having things go our way a little bit here soon. There's our key. Oh, Spelunky. I like how the Tunnel Man has a picture of his shovel framed over his bed. Like the shovel is his one true love. You know what? We're robbing this fool. I don't even care if there's nothing all that great in here. Actually, getting pace is kind of cool. Could have gotten a free freeze ray. Could blow our way into the vault if we wanted to. I don't think that's a very wise decision. Yeah, that's right. You're stuck in the vault, mister. We're going for a quick mothership run. We're gonna see what we can do. There is an altar down here. The conveniently placed Yeti. Where I can sacrifice alive. There's the head statue, or if this was a full run, we would be wanting to sacrifice ourselves at. Haha. Stupid shopkeeper. Well, that was rather foolish, because now I don't think I can make it back across here. In we go. Let's go try to get the plasma cannon. Let's do this. We can make it. I survived through this level. Okay, things are already blowing up. Seems like the shopkeeper is already dead. So is this mammoth? Oh, come on. There's our doggy, but I don't really want to retrieve him. There are a couple of crates down here. There's one up here as well that I could make this alien open up for me to see if it's anything worthwhile. Oh god. I don't even know where the contents of that crate went. I am very confused. Oops. Rope for 3 ropes, 6 ropes. Oh god. And almost my death. Kinda need to do this to open things up for a rope like that. And over to here, we're... Oh, I did not mean to let go of Z that quick. I don't know if I was actually going pretty decent for a shortcut run. go. And we'll see what we can do. Oops. Okay. Nothing of interest over this way except for down here. That was still fall damage apparently. And here we go. One more level till we get to the mothership with no items, which is a horrible, horrible thing. But who knows, maybe we can beat it. Maybe we can beat it, get the plasma cannon, go on to fight Olmec. Everyone can be happy. And get an extra health back here. That Yeti is just like, yeah, bounce pad. It feels like the 4th of July. Question is, which way is the mothership? Oh dear lord. Well, that makes it a little bit harder to tell, but luckily I managed to see it after that. Rope up. One more rope up. Oh god. Well, this is a horrible situation. We have pretty much no chance of getting up here now. And they pissed off the guy in the vault. That's great. Actually, that worked out kind of nicely for us in the long run. No, damsel! Look what you have done! There goes the last of our ropes, which is a big problem for the mothership. Tunnel Man is somehow chilling in the mothership, asking me to dig a shortcut to the temple. Doesn't make much sense, Mr. Tunnel Man. You might want to think through your actions first. Oh, come on. No! Why is there an angry shot? Oh yeah, because the Vault guy got angered. And that was horrible, horrible juggling. So yeah, that's going to do it for Mentos Plays Spelunky. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you on the next one, if there is another one. Thank you guys as always, and take care. Later.